And with one final issue taken care of, I think we might be ready to go. See, when I had the game and all that figured out, my microphone wasn't working in OBS. Everything is going great, as you can see. That is roughly how long I've been sitting here desperately trying to get everything to work, which they now seem to do. So let's just very quickly verify here that we have everything that we need. Seems like we do, so we shall get into it here. There's no point in really messing around. The main issue for the start of this was the fact that Wheeler wasn't in any way recognising wheel rotation in a sensible way at all. But I think it is now, so we'll come in here to the start of leg 2. Not the longest, not the shortest I think either, in fairness. No damage to the car. We're going to try a bit of a different setup here. For this one. We'll see how that goes. No real idea. Before we continue though, I will just verify here everything seems to be working the way that it should. Yeah, let's do this. So if you weren't here for part 1, this is a blind tarmac rally. And it's very long and very challenging and very tricky. So we'll get in here now, try and see if we can't survive the second leg. My shifter's quite close to the wheel, to the point where, like, in first, my hand is trapped if I turn to the right. Hopefully, the vendor that I'm buying from will get the H pattern I want in stock tomorrow. So we're not stopped doing this. I don't know what's over the hill. It's a straight, and I feel like it was, but it's okay. We need to take more care through those, actually. I've just realised, anything that looks like it jumped like that, just ease it. Well, that's mighty tight. I know this bit, it's bloody nasty on the gravel version. Ow! First time I've knuckled myself on the shifter. Ooh la la. That's annoying. Yeah, the old profile corruption happened, so new profile, and I forgot to disable that. I love that. Ooh. Junction! You bastard! You bloody bastard! Complete. Ow! I've done it again! Knuckled myself. I think this is flat. Yeah, it is. It is flat. And then this is the one where like there's a bit of a squiggly bit after in it. Yes. And it's deceptively tight as well. Don't want to get carried away downhill. My natural instinct is downhill. Yes! All the speed now. And then that usually leads to a crash. Quite nasty with like some yellow trees on the exit. We appear to have gone from summer to autumn here. Arrow? What does that mean? Nothing. Trees? Tape? Hole? Go away! I don't need you! It's not helpful. We'll fix it after the stage. Wrong side of the tree, brother. Stand behind the tree. That way you don't get squished. Although, stand there because that helps me with the reset. So, I appreciate that. Selfless photographers sacrificing themselves so we get a 40-second time penalty rather than a death. Arrow. Arrow again, good. Bump. Arrow. Arrow. Arrows. Is this not like exceptionally bumpy, this bit here? Oh yes. Ow, 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 both hands there, ow. I think we're going to use second gear. First gear's for getting moving, not for that. Hold! Wasn't scared there at the end when we jumped and we were heading towards trees. Yeah, that is. It is a problem. There's. I'm gonna say. Oh God, I don't even have. That's not immediately. We do have like a ruler quite close by, like one of those measuring things. But I gave myself some proper good wax in there in first gear. A few things we need to do down here. But we're through down here now. Still 5th in the rally. So that's positive. We need to go out here. Is it in this one down here? Why show splits off? I'm confused. Is there now another way that... Oh, yeah, we have 2 menus down here. Checkpoint times off. Thank you. And then we do continue rally, and then boom. And now it is River Island. Now, I have been warned that this one might be a bit slippy. But we'll take it easy here. And by say I've been warned, I watched Yana drive it like early on, and yeah. Was reminded that, yeah, this is indeed a very slippy state.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, so bumpy, yeah. Good Lord. It's fine. It's not slippy. Got great grip. Everything's fine. Oh, good Lord. That's, yeah. I mean, it's a Christian holiday, you know. We must remember that. That's why I'm making all of these expressions. Capitalism, all that has taken it over. But it is in our dear Lord's name. Our God, if you believe in it, which I happen to not. But, you know, you can still remind yourself why this is happening this time of year. That's fine. The tyres are just telling me that this is what it's like when we don't have grip. So you know when we really don't. That's fine. Really need to figure out why it's so god-awful over the bumps. It's like, I've tried softening the rebound, didn't help. I tried stiffening the rebound, didn't help. So, I don't know. I think that's a junction I miss 90% of the time in the gravel version, so good we made it there. That's fine. Plenty of grip. It's lovely. I don't see what the fuss is about. Absolutely fine. That was an experience. I will not lie. And now it's Termenfecken. One of my favourite stages in the game. Although I prefer the other direction. So let's get to it. Semitin 09.
Three, two, one, go.
Very early on the brakes here. I know that one's a nasty corner. Gotta remember, this one is also quite dirty under braking here. Tightens on you. Oh shit, I've just realised I get confused on this stage. It's really important that I don't. It's not here, in fairness, it's later on. It's actually this bit right here. It looks like the bit after the left-hand hairpin. So I think I can gun it here when I can't. I really can't let brake early. I crashed SRM last year. Baron Rally went off there. Well, I got just confused. Yeah, that's fine. This is the bit I thought I was on. Oh, that's a good reminder there that really the caution point is only when you see the board. Forget how tight this one is exactly. I can't find the gears here with the way it's mounted. It's just really weird for me. I think there's a chicane on the modern version there. Like they go off where that bus shelter is into like an improvised chicane. This is where you went out, right? F's in chat. Out here where they went off last year. Oh, nice. Down here where Torn rolled last year as well. It feels so disappointing to be driving so slow through here. It's such a wonderful stage. But when you don't have notes here, it's lethal, really. So we're just dancing our way through. Nice and steady here. Don't like this bit at all here. It's so frightening. This bit here just lethal. It's fine. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. Lovely stage to drive, great flow, but I just don't have any confidence here without pace notes. So definitely backed off, could have gone way quicker. Yeah, he's a fair assessment for a few people, I think, Roy. Yeah. It's fine. Fucking hell, Dennis. I mean... Jesus, that's ridiculous. Like, that's the kind of time you can run with pace notes and, like, knowing the stage. But, phew. I am aware there's, like, no way, really, of enforcing that people aren't using... I don't know if you can use, like, Crew Chief, like a co-driver there, or like I saw on Roy's stream, that you can keep, like, the pace notes thing open, and you can still see them. I don't know if there's any way of policing that. Because obviously, I realised that after watching you, Roy, that there is a way to cheat it a bit that way. But, you know, we're going to have to just expect that we get clapped like this.
2, 1, go.
And if they go in full out, then who's to say they're not going to have a crash? So just keeping it clean is the best option for surviving, probably. Knocked it out of gear there. That is a problem with the setup at the moment. And so then for watching the other stream, you're supposed to cut over here. I've been a good boy in driving around that on the road like I thought you were supposed to. That didn't work. We were on first and we hit the gear knob when we turned the steering wheel. Yeah, we can't use the handbrake here. We're using the steering wheel too much for that. Left or right? Right, got it. I'm seeing people. I'm seeing something on the road here. Left or right? Left. Always helpful to see that. We're turning it up. I still need to fully switch back into blind mode here, where you're like looking much further ahead than I perhaps normally are on stages. And that is something I need to do just in general, really. Wee bit of a tight one here. We'll just pretend that we're having like gearbox from us or something like that. That's why we... Oh, dear. I don't know if we go left or we go right. We go right! We go very right. Left. I'm trying to pinpoint which car I've driven, or van, that has like the gearbox mounted like this. But I can't quite think of it. I mean, it's an extreme case of it in any rate, but you know. Happy with that. Yeah, but right, I think some people would be able to actually do that, you know? Like you can keep it pretty much just right next to your sort of, you know, where you're looking, and then do it there. But yeah, that was okay. How much did we lose compared to... Yeah, fucking hell, that's ridiculous. Yep, same thing. Scooby, exactly the same thing. And now it's Sally Gap, which is a great state, this.
Three, two, one, go.
Oh, it's fine. I thought we were in hot there. But we were in just at room temperature. This is the one that leads into like a chicane, and then after the chicane it's got that really nasty tightening corners. See? Very nasty tightening corner. Oh, mind the cock. When is the junction coming? Probably soon. Second gear, that way I don't hurt me knuckles. Maybe through. Hi, Gringo. Bloody hell, that's ridiculous. Just absolutely impossible to keep up with those lot. Oh, hello.
Sequential mode.
No.
H pattern mode.
Also, why is that on? That keeps turning on and I hate it very much. Off you go. Bloody Sonic Studio adding an echo everywhere. No need for that. So we're coming into Agavana. Having a bit of a rest here in the village. I think we're going to go back to the old setup and we're going to boom down there. It just seems like a better setup. It's not as violent on landings, whereas the previous one was horrifying on landings. I have no idea if that's because my springs are too short and soft or whatever, but I'll figure that out at some point. Now, though, it's Agavana.
Three, two, one, go.
That does feel quite nice. One of the nice things about this kind of no pace note driving is that I don't psych myself out about corners nearly as much. Like, I know with like pace notes, where if like there's a corner that is, I know it might be a bit dodgy, I'll back off a bit more. I'm not doing that here, which might actually be helping me out. Also, like, it's impossible here to like look ahead and see things, so, you know, we got a bloody mountain we're going up. Is this the one that's like really tight? No. Might be the next right-hander though. Oh no. Have we passed that point then? Because I feel like this is the one that leads us to like the fast road into the town. That so feels like I'm putting it in third when I go to fifth. It's really odd. But why do birds suddenly appear out of the ground on Agavana? Whoa, that's a bit terrible of me. You don't exist in 1984. The car, that is. Don't know, like, if the people did. I'm going to assume they did. No, that's... depending on how old they are, of course. No problem. Win first. If you're just joining us, I can't really use first when I'm turning, otherwise I hurt my knuckles because reasons with H pattern shifter and its position and things being very close to the steering wheel now. So, yeah, it's great. You don't exist either. Or that Peugeot. Oh, you mind the cock again? We're through. That's okay. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Jan, was this not the one that Yana crashed on, or did he crash on the next one? I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's not correct, but hey-ho. Oh, we've jumped a place. That's good to see. I think I will take a quick couple-minute break here before we continue. Alrighto, shall we continue? There we go, it was just a bit of an old bit of a laggy there. It is Sylvie Bourne time, which means we are actually getting through leg 2 here fairly quickly, but leg 3 is a whopper, so we're probably not going to do that one today. But leg 2 continues with Sylvie Bourne, as we have now solidly entered the Republic of Ireland, which is one of the interesting things. The first 3 stages of leg 2 were in Northern Ireland, and then from then on until like the last 3 stages of the rally, we will be driving in the Republic.
1, go.
I also completely forgot to wish everybody happy Christmas, or whatever you do for this time of the year. Hope you're all doing alright. I am in the process of still eating far too much food. It's great, love it. Although it is coming to an end soon, and that's not too bad either. Because blimey, I cannot keep this up. I know these corners on the downhill section, a lot of them are deceptively tightening. So we'll be very careful here. Like here, when you see an arrow sign like that, yeah, it's not a great corner. I have flung the car off there with pace notes. Yeah, again. The Mercury on my boat has just gone up on my right foot. That's not good. We'll see if we can make it to the end like this. Otherwise, we may have to do some reworking. But Jesus, this is scary. There we go. Peace of mind fixing that boot. But when you see people standing there, you can slow down and realise that's far too much. Doesn't this... This is tight, actually, but this ends in like a hairpin. Yeah! Found it! That's tight, isn't it? My oh my. Also, regrettably, this was one of the stages that had the white stag that I quite like to say that you were chasing across the stage, because they appeared at points throughout, but you can't say that anymore, they're just normal deer. This ends down here in like a left hairpin-ish deal, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's actually tight as well though. Here we go. Oh no, there you go. Arrow? Or like sign with arrow. Again. Lovely mix of spectators here. Some are modelled, some are just pictures. It's great work here. But yeah, we're through. And this is now where I need to doubly make sure that, yes, indeed, I have unmuted myself. A running fear and sometimes reality of mine. Just absolutely ridiculous. That's like half a minute lost there. Incredible pace. Comfortably fourth, fastest in class. We have absolutely nothing for Rasmus, and he's going to overtake us at some point for this kind of time. Yeah, we've got 5.5 minutes, so will we be caught by the end of Leg 3, do we think? Or will it take longer than that? And Leg 3, of course, as we know, ends with Fallon Furoga. Sure it does. But first, it's Tullow Bryn. And we are also nowhere near halfway in the rally yet, in terms of stage numbers. Oh, we got some damper damage. We got to be mindful of that. Both front dampers. We're rolling backwards.
2, 1, go.
My whole first gear issue will be an issue here, won't it? Ow! My hand! Have I said I'm not a huge fan of Peclo? Well, I'm not. And that could be quite costly in this absolutely fight in vain to keep Asmus behind. Because Asmus is a beast. Just getting confused with the gearbox, with the unusual position of it for me. This is the worst part of the stage by far. There's some absolutely nasty tightening blind corners here. I am so happy to be across the finish line here. Very nasty stage in my opinion. But, you know, tight, twisty, you know, dirty road, but practically Ireland. But yeah, the gaps are fairly large at the moment. But Rasmus took like 10 seconds. As we come into Ballycuddy, which appears to be Shakedown Rally di Salento. So short, sweet, fun stage though. I forget what wind gap is, but we shall see once we finish this one.
Three, two, one, go.
Probably didn't need the handbrake there, but, you know, felt good. Let's try and keep additional damage down, shall we? Let's not mess up the gearbox. We are already spending an inordinate amount of time fixing dampers, so that still, for my mind, it's questionable whether or not we even can fix them. In the service coming up. Very early on the brakes there, but don't really want to muck it up on a stage like this. Am I misremembering or did Liam crash out on SRM here at round 1? I feel like that was one of the stages he crashed on, although that doesn't really, you know, limit stage selection much for that rally. This is the one with a long straight into the final corner, really. That's hidden, like, after a little kink. Okay, happy with that? We're through. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun stage, I think, but it is tricky with that note. Like, there's a lot of hidden corners, which doesn't help, but, you know, we're through, and that's what I'm happy about. I think we may even have been within like 10 seconds here. No, we were just over, which is annoying, but hey-ho. We only lost 7 seconds to Rasmus, though, so that's good. So yeah, we're settling into 4th here. We've got Coombe coming up behind, about 55 seconds off us. And we are about 13 seconds off Cubits. I don't remember when Cubits had dramas here. Oh, it's this one. Well, that was mean of me, wasn't it? Just when you think you're in the clear, you get Puy du Lac. You said there was very little between heaven and hell on the previous stage. Well, it's even less here.
Three, two, one, go.
This is going to prove to be a very big problem for me. That worked better than I thought, in fairness. Tape. Pole. Sign. This is like the holy trinity of like caution markers for blind rally driving. Feels like it's very stiff when it's like wobbling like that, but you know. Doesn't seem to have hurt its performance. Not the place I expected to have problems on this stage. But if that is where we have problems, then I will take that. And I'm really looking forward to actually having a much better setup. This is the best I can do for now, but it definitely needs to be improved upon. It does annoy me that I realised I could have moved like a profile out and mounted it differently, and then I would have been able to have my gear lever in like the best position for like H pattern all along, but you know, find out this at some point. In fairness, only because I started thinking a bit more creatively about how my rig should be set up. Let's keep it on like the road, with very much in inverted commas here. I think I've nailed that hay bale on the left so many times. And like I said, we already have got damper damage that we need to repair. Oh, my hand! And we're through. Off to Waterford we go. Delightful. Yeah, I mean, it's such a narrow road in a lot of places. I could definitely imagine that. And like, you're on like some farming roads as well, which doesn't help in a few places. Oh boy. So we're through here. 9 minutes off the fastest driver, but 33 seconds off Cubits. I think we put some time to that. Coombs closed in a fair bit. Rasmus has closed in quite a bit. So here's a bit question that we can ponder before tomorrow, where I do leg 3. Will Rasmus pass us on the third leg or wait until the fourth? But yeah, we are now spending the night here in Waterford, so I shall see you tomorrow with leg 3. Goodbye for now.